Hey, you guys, I just wanted to jump in here again and talk to you a little bit about some things going on with me that I hope can be kind of like a compass for all of you to reignite your excitement for purpose for the kingdom. I know a lot of you that follow me for my prophetic ministry and my testimony as a widow, my upcoming book potentially, just my faith and my faults as well. I hope you follow me for my faults. I really do, says Holy Spirit, because I want to expose my faults, because I want you to know you're not alone. And he took the nail to make it not our fault. We take responsibility, but he took the fault, right? I'm just feeling very compelled to give him glory for everything right now. I'm still in some major hard places in my journey as well. Still, like I said, it's been a 10-year journey since the death of my husband, and then where I am now. But I am in a season where I feel so blessed by my mentor, how much she keeps at the center of her ministry. And one day I will reveal her, but it's not the time. Holy Spirit said there's a reason for that, for me personally. But she did such a great job mentoring me as far as keeping at the center of my journey when everything kind of hit rock bottom for me in life, about purpose and about God's name and glory and the relationship with him, because so many of us are out there. And I know I was guilty of this when it was just so much about what can God give me? What can God do for me? You don't even sometimes realize that you're doing it, but you're just, you're in angst, you're in pain, you're scared, you're lost, you don't have that divine wisdom yet. And then for me, my mentor and the Holy Spirit, first and foremost, just pushed me into that passion for him first, that relationship, that secret place, which is what I've been doing for the last overall 10 years, but I fell off, I backslid a little bit in those 10 years, and then I'm back on due to some circumstances in my life recently. But it really is all designed, whatever you endure is designed to bring you back to him, okay? Back to that intimacy, back to that secret place. But I want to encourage you right now about purpose. I've been speaking a lot about this prophetically because it's what Holy Spirit has given me, and I'm seeing it in my life now. And it's slow, but I do know now the reason why God does pace us and things happen slow is because, remember, he's over that chess game of your life, and he's moving every little spot. And if he moves one thing too quick ahead of another thing that he can see and only he can see, then that may not be in position for that other thing in your life or person or place to be exactly placed for not only you to handle it well and to handle it continually kingdom-like, but for other people that are going to be affected by your journey and your ability to steward things correctly, handle them correctly through the lens of kingdom outlook, right? Which is Jesus's eyes, right? I hope this is resonating. Okay. So I can just tell you the last year and a half of my life, I was so blessed by my mentor. She guides about like when God has given you a promise, and she did such a great job of helping us through those different seasons. God is a God of seasons. So knowing what season you're in is important. And I will tell you guys, don't get discouraged if you feel like you are off sometimes and then something happens and you're like, maybe I wasn't in that season. Look, the enemy will mess with that. But either way, as long as you stay close to the Father, he'll realign you if you ask him and you just ask him and you surrender. You're going to have to give your yes over and over and over again when it comes to your promise and your purpose. But for me, what was so crucial about enduring the pain of certain things I was going through was I took the time to know my identity and my gifts, because God is not just looking for us to sit there, and please take this with spiritual ears, because this is my experience, because I have learned that my Father, there is nothing more loving on this earth than him. He is the supreme being of love. He showed us that through Jesus Christ, but his love has it's got a fire involved. There's a fire involved with his love. Just like there's a fire of his Spirit, his Holy Spirit, there's a fire we go through and understand how deep the love for the Father goes, like that song, how deep the Father's love for us. Meaning he puts us through the fire. He stays with us because that journey of him standing with us in it is what leads us into our identity. It shows us who ultimately loves us more than anyone, because it takes idolatry out of our life, because we've learned to see how much he loves us above anyone else. And he's not saying to not love with all your heart any relationship in your life. He's just saying if you make that relationship more crucial to your needs and your identity than him, nothing is going to work right. We have to know how the Father loves us first and how the Father created us innately with gifts to serve his kingdom so that others can then look at us and say, okay, where did you get that peace that surpasses all understanding? Where did you get that endurance, like the book of Hebrews talks about? Where did you get that perseverance? Where did you get that resilience? And we want to be able to always, through our lives and through our refiner's fire, come out on the other side as gold, saying, pointing to him. So bringing me to purpose and wanting to reignite you for purpose. So the last year and a half, while I've been in this waiting room of God, revealing different things to me and learning how to hear his voice through him stripping me of friends, material things, my sin, sanctifying me, crucifying me, to be honest, because we suffer with Christ so we can reign with Christ, right? So we crucify ourselves up there with him. Again, not at the level he is. Of course, he is Christ. But we do allow ourselves to be crucified in whatever way he sees fit when we give him our yes, in order for us to understand who he's making us into, who the version of ourselves that looks more like him, okay? So for the last year and a half, I've been slowly building the ideas that he's been giving me, whether it's this TikTok ministry. I've been dabbling with my YouTube channel, but I'll be real, I haven't done a whole lot with it. I've been working on my book that's coming out. I'm moving forward with that. I also have many, many other ideas that he's given me. And I will tell you guys, he absolutely prepares you, because now I've been released into a season where he's saying, okay, now it's full steam ahead with your purpose. He will pace us, but you guys, I haven't even done anything with my YouTube channel, and I just went to it, and I don't know how this happened, but some of my videos got uploaded from my gallery, and the Holy Spirit said, I started this for you, finish it now, because I'm ready for your YouTube channel to start. And so guys, my YouTube channel, again, it's just in the beginning stages, but like, I know this is not many subscribers, but I haven't even done anything with it. But I have 35, every day I'm getting notifications that there are people joining my YouTube channel. I'm like, Holy Spirit, I haven't even done anything. And he's like, look, and there are videos that have been downloaded from my gallery, and I only done a few. And so y'all, he will push you into purpose, okay? Supernaturally, he's doing that to me. So keep your eyes and ears open for me to talk about my YouTube channel coming out, because I'm going to be able to deliver longer prophetic words. I'm going to be able to get deeper into what the Holy Spirit has given me. I love TikTok. I'm not going to leave my TikTok family. I love all of you. You are the beginning. You're the Alpha, and you'll still be the Omega after him, of course. But the YouTube channel is Though He Slays Ministries. Like I said, if you go to just go to YouTube, and it's Though He Slays Ministry. It's got a picture of a woman in Jesus' arms crying. And I'll keep you posted. I can probably put up an overlay. But it's just beginning. But y'all, he supernaturally started downloading my videos, and I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, I told you, don't procrastinate. So don't procrastinate. Learn your gifts, guys. I'm excited for the YouTube channel. I feel blessed. I will tell you, don't worry. I'm with you. I'm still in a lot of the fire right now. A lot of things I haven't seen yet, but there's a point where he says, okay, I've got the rest of your promise. Now I need you to go ahead like John the Baptist in purpose, because like that chess game of life, he's looking over it and he sees you needing to move into a certain position, because all the other chess pieces are getting ready to be put in position as well. So trust him with the who, the when, and the how. He's going to do it. And the when is important. Guys, I will tell you, don't fixate on the when. Just don't. You should be in a place where you're so in love with Jesus, and take that journey if you're not there. And I mean, this is different than knowing we love him because he was crucified for us. This is, okay, I really cannot live with anybody else. I can live without anybody else but Jesus. And that's a healthy place to be, because anybody that you're asking to love you or that you're going to love is going to need you to have that security and confidence, because it takes that pressure off of relationships where you may be somebody trying to fill somebody's empty place, and you don't want that. You want Christ to fill that place, okay? And the way he fills a lot of the empty spaces with our waiting rooms is to keep us in purpose. He gives us, I hear you, what my mentor calls healthy distraction. So for that, it's purpose. Like for me, it's pursuing and writing my book and being almost done with it. The editing, that is. My YouTube channel now that I'm going to try to dive into. I am busy. I work a graveyard shift, so I have a lot on my plate. But you guys, I mean, take the journey of intimacy with the secret place with the Lord, because man, I had no idea how absolutely in your life he is. He wants to be part of everything. And I know it doesn't make sense to people who haven't pursued that intimacy path with him, but man, once you do and you see that he's there and he's showing up and it's all worth it. It does. He is faithful. Everything he tells you in the word will be what he says it will be. But you have to take it one step at a time, behind him, alongside him, and just trust him that whatever pain you're going through, just like the cross, there is a resurrection on the other side. There's a promise that he will be faithful to, okay? He can't lie. He can't change his mind. He is not fickle. He is not moved by feelings. He is moved by standing on his own business, which is what we should be standing on, our Father's business, which is the purposes and plans that he has for us with our gifts to further the kingdom and the kingdom work. I hope this blessed you guys.